We are on day number 7. 1 day short of the day when the orcs get slaughtered. 3 days short of the end of the future that you have foreseen. And with each day that goes by, the situation grows increasingly dire. Where last we left off, the party had managed to gather some intelligence, gather some information. They had secured a vial of the solution that you presume is what was used to poison the food that has infected the town. You sent off a couple of members of the lodge to warn the orcs before the assault, which would happen 24 hours from now. Hopefully getting there in time and, certainly able to get there in time. The results of that yet to be determined. Having done those things and secured that, you also contended briefly with the newly arrived Imperial leader, Goro Atashan, who has set up camp outside the city, and in the previous day, while you were playing, also sent off those forces to launch the surprise attack. Fortunately, though, your messengers were sent out before them.
Yeah, thank God.
Able to move more swiftly than a legion, or as it is known in the Third Dragon Empire, a Talon. And that's where we find ourselves as you lay down to rest and prepare for the next day. We're actually not going to start in the morning, as something happens in the evening. Stas, you hear a loud knock on your door. You recognize the voice. It's Lithram.
Oh, yeah, I'll open the door.
Lithram comes in. He looks. He's been working. He has been wearing himself to the bone. And as he comes in, he says, "Stas, I think I've got a breakthrough, and I think we should act on it now." Thorold opened this in too, right? Thorold, he's like, I'm sorry, I don't remember the room numbers.
Believe he should be. I'll try and I'll go with Lithram and grab Thorold, and we'll grab everyone.
Yeah, so we start gathering up the party as we tick into night, and he's looking at each of you. He says, "Okay, so that serum, whatever that thing was, it gave me some information. It told me some things about this disease. This thing, it's progressive. It's degenerative. It moves in stages. I think I can delay the final stage. I've made up something from some of that fireweed that Araza got me. I think this will delay the final stage. It takes kind of a lot of fireweed, and I don't have enough. So, Araza, I was thinking maybe while I keep working on this, could you take me to the Kine?
Let's do it.
Okay. I was able to make, from what I had, I was able to make two vials of this stuff. Stas, Thorold, Kitty, if there's anyone you want to protect, here's what I've got so far. Araz and I are going to head to the Kine. I'll keep working all tomorrow as long as I can.
You've done well.
I need some rest. Lithram and Araza, you are heading out to the Kine. Now, it is, of course, good news, bad news sort of situation. If anyone who's participating in these nighttime activities is not going to gain the benefits of a rest. So, that would mean Araza, no full heal for you, as you are tracking through the night to the Kine encampment, and then we'll need to track your way back. So no full heal for you, and then if Thorold, Stas, or Kitty, if any one of you or any two of you would like to take that serum to a couple of people to protect them from the final stage, you can choose to do so, but it will mean no no full heal for this evening. Is there anyone you would like to do this for?
I don't remember who was like on death's door.
I don't think anyone is on death's door in terms of health. The question is your recoveries. You won't get those back if you don't get a full heal. So consider your number of recoveries, because people have used recoveries to heal, but you'll be stuck on the number you've currently got if you spend the evening trying to treat people and help out.
Alright, I don't need it.
Okay. Who would you like to take a serum to, Kitty? Who are you going to try and help?
One of my friends here. The Screaming Dawn friends.
Okay, yeah. Filarin or Sylvanestra, who gets the dose?
I think Filarin was worse off, but both of them have like really large green circles inside of their other circles. So I'm assuming they're both really bad.
The green circles just means that they are protected that they have fireweed.
Okay.
Okay, good to know.
I'm gonna do Filarin.
Alright, Filarin will also get this little orange circle, indicating that he has gotten Lithrum's solution. Stas or Thorold, would either of you like to protect someone? There's one more dose. The question is who gets it. Lithrum can make more in the following day, but you only have one for right now.
Do we want to maybe protect the Burgermeister?
I was thinking the same thing, yeah. We need all the political goodwill we've got, we can get. You rest up, I'll take that into
Much appreciated.
Alright. Stas rests up while Thorold travels through the night, awakens the Burgermeister, who is initially not tremendously pleased to see him, but upon learning what has been discovered, Lithum had a couple of good rolls last time, so this is the result of those higher rolls. As you Stas, then as you get your full heal, and the others move about, preparing and doing what they can. Araza taking Lithrum to the Kine encampment so that he can prepare more of this. We reach the next day.
So I don't get my recoveries, but do I get my, what's it called? Like my cleave and stuff?
I think, so cleave is a per battle, so you got that back no matter what. The only thing you would not get is something that is a daily, so
my frenzy, but I didn't happen to use it, so I already had it.
Oh, so you've got it still. Okay, good.
Yeah.
So you've still got that. For Thorold, the powers that I think the only thing that you are that you can't do again. Well, but I don't think you did it. It was switching your favorite undead.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
But you didn't do it the past day because
no.
So you're good on that. Araza.
A hunch, I think leaving it on undead is not an unwise idea.
It's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, I think Araza. I think you're fine as well.
Yep.
Because your spells, you've used one spell, so you don't have that spell, but the other two you still have.
Mm-hmm.
So a little the worse for wear. But let's now then see what happens as the day dawns. After that bit of work, Stas as the only one. Stas and Thorold, I'll say, as the two of you. Actually, Stas, Thorold, and Kitty. All three of you can do this. Oh no, Kitty was staying somewhere else. So Stas and Thorold, each of you give me a perception check.
Wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom check, sorry.
Scout? Would that apply? Or is it...
You're not scouting at this particular moment.
That's fine. All good.
This is just see if you notice a particular thing happening. Okay, good to know. You catch a few winks after working late into the evening, and you don't notice something that occurs. So let's first do some checks for some different NPCs. Okay, Eco is still fine.
You're rolling as Araza.
Sorry, Araza. Didn't mean to. I had your token selected. Yunar Pasha has grown sick.
No.
Let's see who gets worse now. Our distribution is fine. In fact, he actually recovers with a natural 20. Let's see. Let's check our elves. Starting with Filarin. Filarin is okay at the moment. Sylvanestra. Recovery. Another 20. The fire that you've made so many efforts to procure for people is starting to pay off. Let's see. Shimulaka. Fine for today. Let's go to Stanton. Ooh. Stanton has fallen into a coma. He just missed death.
Which one is Stanton?
Stanton is the dwarf right here.
Oh.
No, that's my friend. He can't die.
He can't die. He hasn't made me my armor yet.
I know. And he's got secret.
So I'll put these little
Should've
X's to indicate that he has fallen into a coma there. Let's check the Burgomeister.
pretty sure the X means death, but okay.
Well, it's not a big X. He's just in a coma. The Burgomeister is fine for today.
Was he just? Yeah, we gave her the thing.
You did, yeah. So she has an extra level before dying, which is good.
Okay.
Alright, he's okay. Come on. But Z's, maybe Z's are better. Okay, so nobody died.
Yay!
Of these people you know, but a couple of them have fallen into comas and are on the brink there, and just narrowly missed the cutoff. As you get up, tired, weary, it's you also need to eat some food and face the day. So as you gather back up together, some of you more exhausted than others, Stas, Thorold, Araza, and Kitty, what do you have for breakfast? Are you going to try and buy a meal at the inn, or are you going to just eat some of the food that you got in your bag?
How much is a meal at the inn?
18 coppers.
Yeah, no, it's gonna have to be something out of my bag.
All right,
Yep.
so both of you are gonna have to eat some potentially corrupted food. What about Kitty?
I have to. Okay, if I beg really nicely, can I get a meal for 17 instead of 18?
Do you need some extra copper?
I just need one.
Okay, I give you a copper.
My platinum can't afford the poison.
And Araza, let's see, did you eat yesterday?
I don't remember.
You ate last session, so if that's yesterday, then yeah.
Yeah. So you don't have to eat anything today if you want to continue to starve yourself. A single meal.
So passive aggressive.
In a lot of campaigns, this ability that you have of only having to eat every other day would be totally useless, and we'd never talk about it. It is proving super awesome this time. So like, I always like it when an ability that gets like no play, never shows up, people never talk about it, actually proves kind of useful. It's like in 5e, the druid ability to like age slower is really useless like 99% of the time, because it's like, okay, our campaign is not really going to stretch for 50 years.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Until you get locked in a room that causes you to spontaneously age.
Which did actually happen.
Yeah,
And
it worked in your favor in 2 ways, actually.
and worked in your favor in a couple of ways. You were fine because you had that slow druid aging, and your baby dragon grew to an adult dragon.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
So yeah, let's go ahead and do some saves based on different people. Stas and Thorold, if each of you will make a save.
Hard, easy, normal.
Do we get advantage for the fireweed?
No. No, the fireweed is why it's a normal save.
Oh,
You have a hard save.
fuck.
Because you ate corrupted food. And so I'm letting you do a normal save because you got that.
Huh.
Kitty,
Oh.
Kitty, if you will make a hard save. All right.
Kelly, I'm sorry. You failed. I did. I'm sorry. Just fucking me.
I'm cutting up peaches for your wine. You failed me.
Sorry.
Kitty, your platinum will reduce by 6.
We all failed though. It wasn't just you.
Daz, your platinum will also reduce by 6. Thorold, your platinum will reduce by 8.
So what happens when it gets to -1? Ah!
Thorold is infected.
No.
And Kitty, as you notice, Kitty is seems to be feeling pretty rough, and Thorold starts coughing, not feeling so great. Yun Arapasha is also not feeling so well, and he comes over and says, "Staste, I don't think I can travel with you all today. I'm sorry. I'm feeling as though this thing has finally caught up to me."
Have you not been getting fireweed?
I took some yesterday, but it seems to have hit me rather quickly. You look around the room. There are a few other people eating in the inn.
Oh.
Yeah, there's several people in this inn who appear to have gotten sick.
Need to investigate the food stores of this inn, I think.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead, and as you kind of look through it, how about you give me an intelligence check?
Try it. Let's go. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I mean, you go through the foods. It's hard to tell for sure. You probably need to take it somewhere and check it more thoroughly. Just with your own equipment, you're not certain. But Kitty looks a little bit the worse for wear. Several people in this room are sick. Yoon just got sick, and all of those people ate food at the inn.
Yep. Okay, so...
You know that thing that Stas and Thorold failed the perception check on?
That was it.
Yeah, somebody poisoned the food at the inn because you're staying here.
Somebody.
Yeah.
I wonder.
I wonder who. In any case, you now have an infected party member. Let's not let Thorold die, shall we?
Yeah.
Because if he does, he's coming back to kill you.
Alright, who's got 15 coppers to go buy a healing potion? Because we need to assure that he will not die. Including, he's at 1 HP and can heal him damn self.
I mean, I'm sure you're not saying it disdirectedly, but I just imagine when Kitty just go, you just see they're all lying on the table. And when you're like, who has 15 copper to buy a health potion? You just see Thor just the last sack of his money, just I've already given you the previous thing of money.
Thorold, you have what, exactly 15 copper?
Yeah, I had 16 copper, and then I gave one to help
Kitty to buy her some poisoned food.
Now 15 copper to...
Would you like to purchase a healing potion?
Are we not getting paid?
I know, we have
You got paid.
Nothing?
You got paid a couple days ago. Your pay is not keeping up with inflation.
real bad.
Somebody needs to go negotiate our salary.
This could be an activity that is performed today.
Well, it's either that or death. So.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't know why you're acting surprised. I've commonly found when fighting the undead is often just paid in goodwill and kind words.
Let's also do a couple of other checks here. Hey, that's fortunate. That's not. We have some, a looting situation has now represented itself.
Of course.
There's now some looting in Turin, and as you're preparing yourselves for the day, what's the first task? Just check and see what's going on in the city, because there are probably things you're not aware of yet.
That's what Kitty wants to do. Kitty's just gonna check things out.
You want to, in the process of doing so, just visit the market and buy that healing potion?
Yeah, I'll pick one up for him. Hey, Thorold, you want to slip me that money you got? I know, waiting.
All right, yeah, Thorold. Weakly hands over the coin. Kitty goes around town. There's been a run on healing supplies and healing potions. They're costing 20 copper now.
Alright.
I'll give you some.
Who do I have to stab?
I'll give you some.
Is there any way I can do some harsh negotiation here?
How?
You would be considered one of the criminal looters who's making the town rough if you shake down a merchant, but you could do that. We can see
the
the
opposite route and be like,
We're part of the police
I was gonna
force.
say we're part of the law enforcement.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
really gonna.
We get a discount? You want to be protected from these looters, right?
You go up to the person. He's like, "I'm sorry. It's like food is so expensive. I have to feed my family. I have 2 kids at home."
Yeah, well, there's a reason I didn't bring little catling juniors into this world, and it's because of inflation. But the looting's already bad enough. If the rest of your police force, which consists of me and my fellow 5 deputies, is gonna protect you, you might want to give me an IOU for some coppers down the line, considering the only reason you got the last shipment of food was because I brought it.
Just out of
You
curiosity,
burned the
Kitty.
last shipment of food. What food did you bring, Kitty?
Does this person know that? Does this person know that?
He's like, "You brought food? Isn't the food, the last shipment of food that was brought, the food that poisoned the whole town?
Yeah.
And you're responsible for that?" Make a charisma check, Kitty, but
I don't know if it's intentional, but it's so perfectly kitty that I love it.
Oh, I'm so close.
as you're kind of berating him and telling him that you brought the food and you're saving them from the orcs, he's just kind of looking around at your heavily armed friends and is just like, fine, I'll... You owe me 5 coppers!
And I only need 1 at the discounted price. You're doing your town a service. I thank you so much for your business. And I snatched the healing potion out of his hand before he changes his mind.
Alright, he sadly looks at the coppers in front of himself as he's kind of taking them, and he's like, "Alright, I guess."
How short were you, Kitty?
I'm like less than 3 feet tall.
No.
No, in terms of on money.
Oh, well, Thorold only gave me 5, so
15.
So I'm only 5 short. It's
I
not
said
bad.
I would
Oh,
pay.
you're only. Oh yeah. I'll as Kitty starts to walk away, I'll leave 5 copper.
You do that, he says, thank you so much.
I'm sorry. Just a lot.
She's just a lot.
Just trying to protect my friend.
He means well. It just doesn't,
She didn't.
always come across. She's not the, she's more of like hit things with an axe than to. It's solutions are. Well, I'm sorry. We'll get out of here.
If she needs any counseling, I have some friends actually who anger management. If she does take them up, maybe leave the spear thingy behind though.
Yeah.
As you are having this conversation, you notice several Imperial soldiers rushing towards the bridge into the Donetsk district.
Maybe we should go help deal with that.
Yep.
You go to check on what's going on?
Yep.
Yeah, you push your way there. As you reach the bridge, you can see gathering of sledgehammers, tools, pickaxes. It looks like they're getting ready to collapse this bridge.
What are you doing?
The one who's leading them at the moment turns in this orange captain's armor and says, "Dragon spawn, right? We are preparing to destroy the bridge into Donetsk should it be deemed necessary. The district is in danger of falling."
I beg your pardon. You would destroy this bridge and not help the ones that are here?
We've already lost men there. Most of the Talon is out dealing with the orcs. Goro Ata commanded me to make a judgment. If the district could be saved, then
We'll save it.
then fine. If not, I'm authorized to destroy this bridge.
Can we try to negotiate? Like, just give us 2 days.
He says, look, go into the district. If you can resolve the situation, it originated from... There's a house in there that originated from... It's apparently causing more and more undead. We've lost some men trying to take that place back. If you can clear that house and come back to me before the end of the day, sure. Situation resolved. But we can't throw any more men at it.
Okay.
Thank you.
And if I don't see you come back and instead see a wave of zombies, I hope you understand.
I do.
Your orc friend there, he's looking a bit pale.
Yes, he's
We
not.
didn't get much sleep.
Hard to sleep in a situation like this. I can't say I was expecting it when they dispatched us from the capital.
How do things fare in your own camp? Have you noticed a spread there?
Well, no, not yet. We understand that there was a food. It was caused by a foodborne pathogen of some sort. We brought our own rations, so far I believe the camp's been insulated. So far. If you'd like to check on the camp, I'm sure they'd let you by. A bit short-handed at the moment, as the main force is heading north. But I expect that should be resolved soon, and the rest of the Talon should be back in a day or two.
How many rations did they bring with them? Do they have any to spare?
Well, we brought enough to handle a prolonged situation. If you're asking if military rations could be provided to the town, there's been some discussion of that. Goroata is holding off for the time being, to ensure that the military does not need to be dealing with the orc situation at a prolonged rate before turning that over.
If you can use any sort of authority that you have to campaign, perhaps doing that, I feel like it would fix a lot of our problems right now.
Believe me, I'm one of the few stationed in the city. I've seen how bad it is. When I get back to the camp, when next I'm back there, I'll petition on your behalf. I don't know if Goroata will listen, though. He's a strong-willed man.
I understand, and I really very much appreciate your efforts.
May you all return safely.
He was a very reasonable guy.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Why are you humanizing them for me, Joey? They're monsters, all of them!
Unana's a nice guy, too. So is Eco. They're not all monsters.
That's it. Who was he? That seems like a good alliance to try to build off of.
Would you like to ask his name?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you ask him, he says, sorry, Captain Wentulan.
Went too long.
I'm sorry, did I say something funny?
No, it's an excellent name. She's just, don't mind her.
Good that you still keeping your spirits up, then. Good luck.
Thank you. Okay, bye.
Fly under the wings of dragons.
Ooh.
Oh, that was nice.
As you make your way through the district, it's a bit of a situation. They're definitely undead, and as you are making your way through, he gives you the location from which this crisis has originated. And I don't expect you'll be surprised, but it's the house where the first case happened.
Where we got the little girl from?
Yeah, where you got the little girl from.
Wow, okay.
So, should we head there?
Yeah.
Alright. As you make your way
The
through,
influence about you.
I think it's probably best to roll combat here. As you approach the house, you see undead milling about, moving in, and you also see facing off against them a single figure in armor. Cobalt Stam, the medic and former paladin who was helping out at the clinic. It seems he's taken up his armor again and is He's currently facing down what looks to be pretty grim odds as a wave of undead charges towards him.
No!
Please don't die.
Cobalt stab!
We'll protect you.
Would you like to roll it? Whoops, Lithrim's not here. Would you like to roll initiative and join the?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right, in that case, let me add you to the tracker.
I need something flaming before we do this, though. Can I get something flaming?
Yeah, sure. I'd say that knowing you're going to an undead-infested area, you can be carrying sword in one hand, torch in the other. And you are actually the first to act. As you call out his name, Cobalt looks over at you and says, "Your timing is impeccable. You're up first."
Okay. I'm going to... Can I just light the end of a arrow on fire?
Yeah, sure. You shove the torch into one of these cracks in the clay, so that it's sticking upright. Light your arrow, pull back, and let loose, taking a shot at the nearest one.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's definitely going to hit. Deals 10 points of fire damage as it strikes into the back of the ghoul's shoulder and smolders a little bit at the edges. I'll deal a little extra damage for the fire there. And anything else, Araza?
Graveling.
Mhm.
And I don't know where he went.
I don't.
He was
think
just
he's
there a
actually-
second ago. I swear he was.
I think he's off the screen.
He was just there a second ago.
But he's gonna run up and try to
Didn't
fight.
fall underneath one of us, did he?
Damn it!
Fight
Damn it!
it!
He was
I'll just grab another one, another Graveling. Graveling, yeah, reaches up and tries to scratch and claw at the back of this ghoul's leg, but to no avail. We also, I will say this, we did not do incremental advances last time. Go ahead and click that hit points incremental advance, because you may find yourselves needing them. Those extra HPs. This ghoul comes at Cobalt Stam and is going to do claws and bite against him. Natural 1. Total, utter failure from the ghoul as it tries to strike. There's a wight, an undead with a weapon that comes forward, sweeping out that blade. 21 versus Cobalt, and it is a natural even. 21, however, will not hit him. He blocks it on his shield and slams the weapon to the side. He's pretty heavily armored as the wight hisses and screeches. This ghoul turns around to face Graveling, who just attacked it, and is going to claw and bite at Graveling. No! 16. That will hit Graveling. Graveling takes 8 damage. So Graveling takes some damage and is now vulnerable to attacks versus undead. Kitty, seeing Graveling be hit, I assume you're gonna mess up a ghoul.
I am.
Alright, rush in.
Alright, we're gonna run in and do a little smacking.
Alright, standard melee attack, slash, 17 points of damage as you slice into the ghoul there. It's definitely staggered and bloodied, but doesn't get taken down by that attack.
My rage is a once per day, so I'm assuming I didn't get it back. Correct?
Yeah, if you, since you did it yesterday, you did not get your rage back.
Got it.
Too tired.
That's alright.
Kitty's too tired, keeping people alive.
Yep.
Cobalt Stam is up next, and Cobalt is going to... Yeah, he's got to try and take down this wight. So he's going to make a melee attack using his per battle smite evil.
Nice.
Not bad. 20. So that's going to hit and smashes the wight pretty effectively, bursting with holy light as he strikes into it. With that, he will issue his Paladin's Challenge. He and the wight are now locked in combat. This ghoul here, this ghoul Pussbuster, is going to turn towards Kitty, and let's actually vomit comet. It's only got to be able to hit one person. That's going to be Kitty, but that is a natural 20.
Are you kidding me?
It just turns towards you as you step right in front of it, and you haven't seen ghouls do this before. You're not expecting it. It spews from the mouth. blood and teeth and bile and viscera coats Kitty, dealing 20 damage.
That is nasty.
That is ongoing damage, which means you're going to take it again next turn. The ghoul Licklash is now going to use its flesh-seeking tongue to whip out at Cobalt Stam. 23 will hit his physical defense for sure. He takes 8 points of damage as it wraps that overlong, prehensile, ghoulish tongue around him, and it sinks into him. He is now vulnerable.
What's around us?
Around you, in terms of...
Like, what are in our surroundings besides this building?
Yeah, beside the building, you can see this is relatively in the center of the district, so there's several other buildings nearby. There's some broken barrels, a cart that had been broken down, signs of combat throughout it, broken things strewn about. Stas, you're up.
That definitely did not look great. Let's,
You see undead milling about through the window, and as you catch sight of them, I'm going to add them to the initiative tracker.
Oh, fantastic. Let's...
They're about to bust through that window and pour out on top of you.
Oh, fantastic. No time to check. Alright, let's just start up, lightning fork against them. Oh, yes!
You launch it, and it's going to arc between enemies. First one is going to strike into the one that Kitty is facing and blow it to bits.
I was aiming at the ones through the window first.
Oh, I'm seeing the ones through the window.
Yes.
Okay. 15 lightning damage into a horde of zombie shufflers. And just blows up and kills the shufflers.
Oh, yeah!
Just a big old blast. These things were a lot nastier when you were level 1, but you do some more damage now. It arcs out to the one next to Kitty, deals 10 lightning damage. Actually, it's 10 versus physical defense. Yeah, that's not going to hit.
Okay, I'm gonna reroll that. Ah, damn.
11! Maybe?
Yeah, you should have. No, not going to hit. You should have kept it because it still would have arced on the natural even, but that one was an odd. So yeah, no effect. So it just blows up the zombie horde that was about to come bursting through the window upon you, and then arcs back out and smashes into the ground next to Graveling, not going to hit that ghoul.
All right, I'll move up a bit, and then let's breath weapon over top of him. Nope. Well.
Yeah. Their physical defense is lower. Yeah, 15 physical defense will hit. So yeah, it's 10 fire damage. That will kill that ghoul now. It had taken some nasty hits from first Araza and then Kitty, and so as you breathe fire over top of it, it burns up. Your lightning fork, however, does not recharge itself. Thorold, you're up next.
I will run up here
Mm-hmm.
and attack this guy.
Pulling blades, you go for a couple of attacks against the Pus Buster.
Yep.
That just vomit commented all over Kitty.
Particularly gross names.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're more so today, but
It's
Would
a
hit or not?
it's a clean miss, I'm afraid.
I will the orc ability that lets me re-roll an attack.
Okay, yeah, you use lethal. So roll
Yes. Still a miss, but now I can
again. Miss, but now
re-roll.
you can make another attack. As just slicing as much as you can, nothing hitting though. As Thorold just splashes and flails about.
It was 4 damage instead of 2. So I guess it's
4
worth
damage instead of 2. So we'll deal some damage. The Pus Buster is a particularly nasty ghoul. That thing's tough. Araza is up next. Whoops, you're not dead.
thank goodness.
Not yet.
Hey, you're attacking at range. You'll probably be the last one.
That's great. I mean, all my friends die.
Not Thorold, he can't die.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna...
Well, he can, but we need him not. Oh,
He'll be the one to deal the finishing blow on you. That's gonna be a miss. Graveling is up.
Okay, and then I'm gonna go do...
Oh, there's second Graveling.
oh, you were standing.
Oh, he's hiding under me the whole
Yeah.
Hold on a second. I think it's... Yeah, can I do Vitality on him?
Yes, absolutely. I believe it's a quick action. Yeah, you go and heal your animal companion. So that uses your recovery. So you click your recovery, and Graveling will heal by that amount. It's a free recovery, so you don't have to expend it. Graveling heals back up to full. So.
Awesome. Okay.
Graveling back to full.
Good.
And then you can make Graveling attack if you would like.
Yes. I wonder if I'm considered an animal companion.
You're basically an animal. God damn it! He's rolling so bad
Oh.
recently.
He is. Graveling got a little self-conscious after you were like, Graveling is carrying everyone, and now he feels a little self-conscious. Ghoul tries to scrabble at Cobalt Stam, but not able to get through. He's in a bit surrounded, and the white is now going to attack. 21 is armor class is 22. Still gonna miss. But on an even miss, it still deals ongoing negative damage. So he is weakened, even though he manages to parry it aside. The rot from this white starts to infect his arm underneath his shield, and he starts to wither and weaken. Kitty is up. Kitty, I need you to roll a save. You save. You are no longer affected by the Ghoul Pussbuster's Vomit Comet.
Good. Bitch.
Oh god.
I'm gonna hit you now.
So gross.
It's fortunate that you're not affected by that, because this thing is nasty. That's got a hit for sure, and deals 9 points of damage as you slash into the Pussbuster. Still not staggered. This thing is pretty virulent.
Well, then I'm gonna get right here in between them.
Yeah, you circle around to get right in the midst of all the mayhem. Cobalt is up next. He's got a total of 3 of these, so he's going to smite evil again against the white.
Oh.
14 versus armor class is not going to hit though. As he swoops out, it will deal half damage. 15, yeah, still not going to hit, but it will deal half damage, which is 18. He rolled really well. The white's actually looking pretty bad as he sweeps his blade through it. So both of them missing each other, but still dealing damage to each. He needs to roll a save. He succeeds, so he is no longer affected by the ongoing negative damage. Pussbuster is up next, and it is... Let's see, how many times can you use the Vomit Comet?
Never.
Oh, I can use it again, but each time it uses the Vomit Comet, it also hurts itself. So it would have taken 9 damage from the first time it used it. It's going to use it again, though, of course. Let's Vomit Comet. Let's get 2 enemies who are going to be blasted by this. So Kitty for the first one, Thorold for the second. 15, Kitty, your physical defense is 16, so it misses you. And it does hit Thorold. You take 10 damage from the Vomit Comet.
Yep.
It is ongoing damage, as it just starts spewing in a circle around itself. Kitty ducks under the vomit, but it splashes directly into the face of Thorold.
And it takes 3 damage.
It takes 3 damage, yeah.
Is it hurting yet?
It actually takes 6 damage because it targeted 2 people, so...
Does it hurt now?
No, it's not staggered yet.
This thing is beefy.
Time for the Licklash to go. The Licklash is going to... as its flesh-seeking tongue did hit Cobalt Stam last time, it's going to bloody claw him this time.
Yeah.
That'll hit too. Yeah, sinks its claws between the grooves of the armor and deals a total of 12 damage. He was already vulnerable, so that'll in fact be 24 damage. As that is a critical, and Cobalt Stam is staggered.
Get out of there!
Saz, you're up.
Alright, let's just try and, let's try launch a Chaos Bolt at this guy over here.
Okay.
Ooh.
Against physical defense, that definitely hits, and It is that thunder damage. You are really loving the thunder damage. It seems that will finish off the white as it explodes into it, dropping its sizzling and crackling form to the ground. Anything else, Stas?
Nope. That's about all I got.
Oh, give me a save.
Just normal?
Normal save, yeah.
God.
Failure. You continue to be affected by the vomit that sears your flesh and burns away 8 more hit points.
Well, crap.
You're up.
I deal my level's worth of damage to a nearby enemy, so let's hit the guy next to Thorold.
Okay, your level is 2, so it takes 2 more damage, and it is now staggered.
Hey!
Thorold, you're up. As the vomit continues to wither away at your flesh.
It's an action to do. You spend your recovery dice, right?
Yeah. If you would like to rally, you can use a recovery die.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right. Yeah, you take a second to catch your breath and recover 14 hit points. Another group of zombies is going to try and break its way out of the windows, and that is where it is in the initiative tracker. We're back at the top of the order with Araza.
Oh boy. Alrighty, I will. Flaming arrow.
Flaming arrow. Yeah, who are you shooting?
This. Well, actually, no, I'll hit this one.
Okay, yeah, the one that's attacking Kobo there, the Lick Lash, will take 12 points of damage, plus a little bit. So it just takes its first shot right to the side of the face.
I'm going to do... What the fuck is it called? Wild heal. I'm gonna wild. No, wait, I can't.
You can't?
Son of a bitch!
You can use regeneration.
I will use that on Thorold.
Thorold, you are now regenerating at the start of your turn. You can use a recovery. And is it a free recovery? I can't remember. It's recovery. It is a free recovery, but you heal only half the total. But you also get a save to keep doing it each turn.
Ooh.
So it might only affect you one turn. It might keep affecting you. You might keep regenerating. All right, Gridley is up next. Hopefully the little buddy can hit this time.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Unfortunately, not yet.
15?
15 still not gonna do it. Attacking Cobalt stand with the claws and bite. Miss. The white is down, the ghoul is down, Kitty is up next.
I think I'm prepared for a whirlwind.
All right, let's do it. And you take your spear sword and rear it back like you're swinging a baseball bat through as many as you can hit, which will be 2. So that'll be 2 attacks. 19 and 23. Yeah, so we're gonna get both hits. 20 damage to the Pus Buster, which is good. As that thing gets closer and closer to death. 12 points of damage to the Lick Lash. Cobalt Stam is up next, and he is hurting a little bit, so he's going to use Lay on Hands to heal himself. So it is a recovery, normal for him, and he gets to add 4 to it, so he recovers 37 hit points.
That feels a lot better.
And then, because what else would you do? He's going to try and smite this Lick Lash. That'll be his final one if it hits, and it misses, so it's half damage, which on a natural 1 is just nothing, I guess. That's what the dice are telling me. So what a whiff. Pus Buster is in kind of a bad situation here. Let's go big or go home. Let's Vomit Comet. Only 1 target, so let's boss Kitty with this. Kitty,
No.
10 ongoing damage.
No. My answer is no. You know what that means already. Redo.
I do. All right, I'll re-roll it.
You do.
It's the exact same number.
Fuck.
It's a 23, and so that's 10. As Kitty, you take 10 points of damage and are blasted with some more of this nasty, nasty vomit.
Alright, I need some help, please. Help.
Help.
The Shuffle Horde is going to bust through the wall, through the window here,
Rappers.
It's a whirlwind.
and start swarming, start hitting Kitty.
No, get out of here. Miss. Do it again. Come on. Oh, you.
3 points of damage to you on that one.
Oh, you take the damage too. Ha ha.
Yep.
Nope.
What's your armor class?
18.
It's actually 14 because you whirlwinded. When you whirlwind, you have a -4 penalty to your armor class until the start of your next turn.
Oh.
So you take a total of 6 damage as 2 of them hit, and it did hurt itself for a bit. Whiplash is up next. It's going to use a flesh-seeking tongue on Cobalt. Natural 1. That's a miss. Dawes is up.
Alrighty, let's
Do I have to say it now, the Curse of Chaos thing, or is that just like...
Yeah, you Curse of Chaos right now. Yeah, absolutely. Alright, they are cursed. Very nice.
Alright, let's try a new thing. And Burning Hands?
Oh my god, it's on fire!
Who are you targeting?
Let's do this guy.
Alright, the Lick Lash and the... okay, roll a second attack. Let's see if the second one hits.
Oh, I thought it was like... okay. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
I think that's normally how it is done. Both hit, so we don't have to worry about it either way. All right, so the Pus Buster takes 8 fire damage, and that will kill it. After it vomit commented last time, it had wounded itself to the point where you finally put down the Pus Buster.
Woo.
It explodes in a sputum of violent blood and greenish bile.
Alright, that thing is like too gross to exist.
I relish
That is
in it.
fucking disgusting.
It's like pickle juice, man.
The Lick Lash also takes 8 fire damage, crackling over the top of it, and but that will not take that thing down as Stas. Yeah, nice burning hands there. I'm not sure how that one recharges or what that does. So
It's at will, so we're
Okay.
good.
Thorold, go ahead and give me a save. That is a
damn it.
failure. You take another 10 points of damage, and now you can do your turn.
Also, don't I do the regeneration or whatever?
You regenerate, yeah. So go ahead and use a free recovery, but you recover for half,
Yeah.
and then you can roll another save. Alright, so you recover for 6.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. You don't have to do the save. I'm just reading over it. You continue to regenerate on the next turn. It's after the next one that you have to save to see if it keeps going. So you take some damage, but your regeneration effect from Araza keeps going. Yeah, you'll notice it says at the start of the target's next turn, the target heals using a free recovery, but heals only half. The first recovery spent continues to fuel the regeneration effect. After it heals the second time, it rolls a normal save to see if it will continue.
Yep.
So you get to keep healing next turn. So I'll keep your little marker that you are recovering there, and you can take your turn now.
That's good. I will move back a little bit and get my bow and arrow out and try and do a double ranged attack on these guys.
Great, take shots.
Actually, no, sorry. I'll do a double ranged attack on.
Okay, the Flash. Yeah, go for it. 13 is gonna be a miss. It is even though that you can take another shot.
Yep, I'll try again.
15 is also a miss. Yeah.
Damn it. Yep.
Couple of shots, couple of misses. Yeah, these.
Yep.
And yeah, a little unfortunate luck there as we reach the top of the order to Araza.
Okie dokie. Well,
You got it.
I'm just gonna do the same thing. Flaming arrow! Fuck.
Flaming fuck arrow.
18 versus armor class. Who are you shooting at?
This horde that is...
The horde is easier to hit, so that 18 will hit them.
Okay.
Actually, it's a 20, so yeah, 12 points of damage, and that will finish off that as they've taken a couple of shots. part of the reason why it finishes is because you've cursed them. So I'll say like you take out a couple, and then the remaining two just like start biting and scratching at each other. I'll have that be the effect of the curse, as they just cannibalize each other in the scrum there.
Love it.
Yeah, all right. So that's that. And then Graveling can move forward and make an attack.
Fourth Graveling, unleash your rage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go. That's going to be a hit as Graveling rushes forward and deals 5 points of damage to the ghoul lick lash. 19, sinking those claws and teeth into the backside of its calf and tearing free a good old chunk. Attacking Cobalt Stam. Only one miss. Next up is Kitty. Kitty, roll me a save. You succeed. You are no longer burning and decaying under the effects of the Pussbuster's vomit. You take a big old chop at it. That will hit, and that will finish off the Licklash. A combination of Graveling and Kitty taking that down. That will be enough to finish that off, and you can cleave to try and hit the other ghoul. So go ahead and make an extra attack as you finish off the Licklash and then sweep through it. All right, well, let's see if it hits. Roll the attack.
Of course, you suck.
15 plus 2 plus 3, that's 5, that's 20, so that will hit with the benefit of the fact that you're adding adding several different things. The effect of your Barbaric Cleave will also allow you to use a recovery if you so choose, and it looks like you so choose. So, wonderful.
Have I mentioned how much I love the escalation die?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It really is.
It is nice to be able to just like know that things aren't going to last forever. All right, Cobalt Stam is up next. He's looking over. He sees Thorwald has been struggling a little bit. He looks at you, Thorwald. He says,
You're sick, aren't you?
I'm definitely sick of these damn zombies.
I can't cure you of the disease, but I've seen this thing enough times. I can help you to heal yourself.
He's going to use a quick action to lay on hands for you. He's got to be next to you, so he's going to move over to you. Before he does so, he will take his swing. It's just be a regular paladin melee attack. Let's see if he can finish that thing. No, he will unfortunately miss it and deal 4 points of damage. Which means it will get an opportunity attack against him, but he's going to rush over and try to heal you. Misses. All right. Here is the hit points that you heal. You heal 28, Thorald.
Nice.
Damn.
28.
28. I said, yeah. Last time I can do that today. Make it count, Thorald, son of Tarkagov. Stas, you're up.
Yep, let's launch. Just launch another Chaos Bolt. Ooh.
Yeah, so you're targeting one enemy. And with all of that, that will hit. Deals 8 points of damage. Not enough to take down the ghoul, though.
Let's see. Oh, is he staggered?
He is staggered, yes.
Alright, so all staggered enemies take 2 points of damage.
Okay, well, deals an extra 2. And then next up is Thorald. Thorald, give me a save.
God damn it.
You take 10 damage
Yep.
because you're still being affected, but it is your turn.
But I do get another free heal, correct?
Yes, yeah, you get a free recovery, but you only recover half.
Yes.
So you recover 7. As Arazas regenerate and Cobalt Stams lay on hands, keeping Thorald in decent health. You are now able to take your turn.
Okay, yeah, let's do this. Double range attack against this guy. Nope. And sorry, I don't know why I'm
double ones. They you you're shooting into melee. Make another attack. We gotta see if you hit Kitty.
Oh crap.
Kitty, you take 9 points of damage.
I don't want it.
As Thorald, delirious from the disease, misfires and shooting into melee against a target that you are engaged with accidentally hits you. Araza is up.
Okie dokie. Oh no.
That will hit, and that will finish off the ghoul. It had 2 hit points left, so I was expecting Thorl to finish it off, but instead he shot Kitty. It happens. As you on that ghoul, you kind of look around at the battlefield. A moment of quiet as Araza shoots down the last of the ghouls outside the house, and Cobalt Stam says, "They're just going to keep coming. We've got to destroy whatever's in this house."
What do I know about what's causing this, or what can I try? This is sort of my area of expertise.
Yeah, do an undead slayer check. This would be intelligence. So intelligence check using undead slayer. Yeah, you have a pretty good idea. You don't know the exact specifics, but seeing what you saw yesterday, you gotta figure there's those lich flower things raising undead. And glancing about, looking over, Cobalt then confirms. He says, "I don't know what's inside there, but I've seen some of these undead acting as though under commands, dragging bodies inside that house to be raised." Which pretty well confirms it. The undead being drawn by the lich flower's pheromones to drag other bodies inside, which then raises more undead. It's basically a factory.